Zocks meeting prep feature actually reduces prep from over 45 plus minutes down to less than 10 minutes. Coming into your upcoming meeting tab on the left-hand side, you'll see the next 14 days worth of meetings that are tied to your calendar. Clicking on meeting prep, you can have this automated, which means within 14 days of the meeting, you can have a full meeting prep summary ready to go. You can send it via email if that's your preference for how you review it, or you can come into the Zocks platform and review it. Within meeting prep, you'll have our agenda tracking feature that we're actually going to break down in another quick video. But scrolling below that, you will find the meeting prep summary. What I love about meeting prep is you can customize it based on the types of meetings you're having. So if you're meeting with a prospect for the first time and having a discovery meeting, you may have a certain way you want to prep, right? Where the source came from, what is that initial insight you have into the family or financial background, compared to, okay, I'm going to meet with an existing client and perform a full client review. So I'm going to need to know all of their financial goals, their portfolio management, all of the information that you want to have in one place. Scrolling through, this is just an example of some of the customization we can do. You can pull in client segmentations tied within your CRM. We can break it out into different bullet points, tables. I love tables, especially when you're talking about different goals or types of accounts. You'll also see the full financial summary, and dependent on the types of integrations you connect to Zocks, you'll have that full access within meeting prep. So we're going to pull from any past meeting summaries in Zocks, email threads if you have your email integrated with Zocks, and then all of the other platforms like your financial planning tools, your portfolio management tools, and other tools like precisefpwealth.com. Clicking on all of the individual boxes, you'll actually be able to see where we cite our sources. I always say our English teachers love that, and we keep it honest. So if you're ever wondering where that data is actually pulling from, you'll be able to check that. This is an example of a very lengthy client review prep. You can keep this as consolidated as you want or expand on it into the details. Now, meeting prep is great if your calendar is connected. But let's say that you don't have your calendar connected, or maybe you don't have a meeting scheduled with your client. I also want to show you that you can access meeting prep functionality within the contact library as well. So let's say your client calls you or sends you an email just checking in on a couple of items. If you need a quick review just to help you be proactive with that conversation, you can come into the contact library, search for your client, and then actually click on meeting prep on the right-hand side. This will provide you the full access to the meeting prep that you would see within the upcoming tab and the similar experience in the contact library. Another incredible piece about our meeting prep feature is the ability to utilize the Ask Anything assistant. If you're needing a further in-depth dive into maybe their financial goals, what trip they went on, maybe their risk tolerance score, you can actually type those questions here, and the data is going to pull through from all of your integrated sources. You can also access meeting prep through the Zoom plugin if you have that connected, and it's also available on our mobile application today. So if you're on the go, maybe at a golf event, a seminar, and you just want to pull up your phone and do some quick proactive review of a client you're talking to, you can actually access meeting prep there as well.